It's a Money Monday, and today we tackle the issue of student loans. Loan rates have just about doubled on some federally backed loans. Some members of Congress have been trying to fight that. They're losing. They lost another round on Friday. So we bring in David Flores from GreenPath Debt Solutions to help us try to figure it out. First of all, interest rates on not all student loans are going up, only one type of student loan.
Yeah, the Stafford federally backed loans recently doubled. Any loans taken out after July 1st will now be at around 6.8%, and they were at 3.4%.
So that's going to be very, very difficult for people, but who is really affected? Now, you said July 1st.
Yes.
That's just new loans that are coming up.
Yeah, and that was the misconception. There was a lot of panic because people thought that loans that they had already taken out were going to double, and it's not. It's just the loans taken out after July 1st.
Okay, let's take a look at when we talk about doubling and the interest rate. Let's take a look at what it means in dollars and cents, what this is going to cost students. First of all, additional $2,600 over a 10-year period, which comes out to about $24 to $27 a month after graduation. These figures come from the Department of Education. You're already seeing families that are struggling with student debt and educational loans.
Yeah, a lot more people have been calling GreenPath Debt Solutions where their primary concern is student loans. And we're seeing not just younger folks, but older as well. And so this is just going to continue to impact more people.
So when we talk about older folks as well, we're talking about people that may have had student loans for decades now.
Right, and yeah, they're going back to school, so they're learning a new trade, they're learning a new profession, and they're getting back into student loan debt, so it's impacting them.
All right, let's go through some of the alternatives right now to those Stafford loans, the ones that are going to double in interest rates. First of all, we're talking about Perkins Loans. Now, that's needs-based with a 5% interest rate. How do you qualify for that?
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to apply through the federal government. There's a website for that. And what you do, or what they do, is they determine your need, and if you qualified based on your need, you'll get the 5% loan.
All right, and then there's the Parent Plus loan, which is almost 8%, but it's for the parents. It's not for the students.
Yes, it is. The parents take out the loans on behalf of the students to help them pay for their education.
Of course, there are work-study programs, part-time jobs. You participated in one.
Yeah. The universities help connect you with part-time jobs so that you can get money for your education.
How did yours work?
It worked well. Yeah, I mean, you go to school during the day, you work at night or when you're not in class, and you get paid, and it helps you pay for your education.
All right. Of course, you could try for a scholarship. They're offered all the time, and we hear that a lot of scholarship money is not always used up because people don't think that they might apply.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. A lot of people don't apply for scholarships because either they don't think they're going to be eligible, and the reality is you just have to reach out. You might be able to qualify by writing a couple essays, and
so you really need to inquire about that. And also private student loans. You can get private loans. Now, how do you do this? You just ask people like your friends here?
Yeah, well, I mean, there is also the alternative of borrowing from friends and family, but yeah, you could go online to apply for private student loans. You just want to be cautious about the private loans because they don't always have options in case you get in trouble.
So there is no one clearinghouse that you can go through to get those loans. It's a one-on-one kind of situation.
Correct, with a bank, correct.
A bank or credit union might be able to help you as well with that. And also call the schools. Because maybe your financial situation has changed since you applied or were accepted, or since last year came. Maybe they're working less hours, maybe there's been an illness in the family, we hope not, but if there is, that could also boost chances for some financial help.
Yeah, all the offices of financial aid have dedicated staff who is willing and able to help you, and more importantly, connect you with the funding that you need through loans or work-study programs. So reaching out to the schools will always work.
So as long as this crisis continues for people who are taking out the new loans, the new Stafford loans, I have to believe, David, that the schools are probably trying behind the scenes to do something with financial institutions so that they could help people, because they don't want to lose enrollment. So I got to believe that some of the schools may be working their own deals here, too.
You would have to imagine that because of everything going on, that the schools, like you said, don't want to have their enrollments drop. because individuals can't afford their education, and so they are going to be willing, I would assume, to help out. And remember that if you ever get into trouble, calling GreenPath, we can help try and determine what options are available as well.
Very quickly, as an educator and as a counselor at GreenPath Debt Solutions, what are you telling people who are just in over their head with student loans?
Just to be careful and to be proactive. We see individuals who come to us very late in the process, where they're already getting collection calls, possibly even getting garnished. And the sooner you seek help, the more options that are available to you.
Same principle that we used to talk about with skyrocketing credit card debt in households.
Right.
David Flores, thank you for being with us. GreenPath Debt Solutions, nonprofit credit counselors, and Fox 2 Problem Solver partners. They help our viewers when they get into trouble. More information on everything we discussed at myfoxdetroit.com on the Money Monday page. Also a link to GreenPath Debt Solutions. Over to